Hello. So, a very brief word from me today. This is a promo for a podcast that I co host. Actually, it's not on the subject of trans issues, but in recent episodes with the UK High Court ruling, we have covered that. And in the latest edition, my co host actually turned the tables on me. So, I became interviewee, talking all about my experience of growing up as trans, what it means to me to be gender fluid, and my own reactions to what's going on in the world, not just in the UK, but in the US and elsewhere as well. So if you have the time and the interest to listen, I put the link in the description box below. It is quite a long episode, this one, longer than our usual ones, around about an hour, but of course you can break and just pick up on parts of it as you wish. Here's a little snippet just to give a taste of this conversation.
We are all forced into boxes. We play the roles people expect of us. We wear the clothes people expect of us. We do and some of this, the plasticity in the brain, we come to believe this is what it means to be a girl or a boy, playing with dolls or whatever. It's not something I was ever attracted to, I have to say, by the way. I prefer trains and bikes, but there we go. Pink was a very popular color for boys, dressing boys in the Victorian time. High-heeled shoes were favored by men in the French court before the French Revolution because they modeled the cavalry. You wear heeled shoes on a horse in the military. So a lot of fashions and things like that are made up. We might associate them and get a sensory experience of feeling feminine or masculine because of how we're presenting and expressing. Absolutely. But this is created.
One thing I've thought of, a aha moment for me, and I love our different perspectives because I think our listeners know I'm the mother of four. I'm cisgender. I'm white. I'm from the USA. And so we come from different perspectives with total empathy for each other.
God-fearing nuclear family.
Yes. But and this is nothing to say to transgender men, but women in general have so much latitude to express themselves. If I have a day where I feel masculine or stronger, I can put on my jeans and a white t-shirt and throw my hair back in a ponytail without makeup on. Nobody thinks anything of that.
Yep.
I can express myself. I could even wear a suit if I want, and nobody thinks anything of that. So it's interesting when we talk about enlightenment and androgyny and the fact that men have been the ones who have reached enlightenment. Perhaps women don't have to do that struggle you're talking about.
I think this is definitely true. And there's still, sadly, a lot of negative feelings towards men who express the feminine.
Yes.
They're expected to play their part amongst the boys and so on. If anyone shows an effeminate trait, they're regarded as being weak or, worthy of derision and so on. And I think for me, I wasn't effeminate. I didn't have effeminate traits. So I didn't get bullied at school. I actually had quite a good schooling experience as it happened. It was an all-male school. And of course, I went through that thinking, what would it be like